Hello everybody, this is Greg Haswell. I just wanted to take a moment to say hello to Free Life Church. We've had you on our hearts a little bit. We've been praying for you, trusting God is bringing you through in beautiful ways through this season. We serve the God who promised to lead us in unfamiliar paths. And we serve the God who has commissioned His goodness and His loving kindness to follow us all the days of our life. We have these two travel companions to go through life, no matter what happens, no matter where we are. His goodness and His loving kindness are commissioned to be with you. This is an amazing season of rest, a reset, a refocus, a moment for re-envisaging. And I think that what the Lord is doing among us, as I'm sure He's doing among you, is you're hearing the call of God, the whisper of God, to slow down a little, to come a little closer, to listen again to His voice, because He wants to do some beautiful things for you. There's a giant of a God in you, and He's been dreaming great dreams for you. One of the words the Lord has given us, and I feel like it's for you at this time, is that word from Elijah when the Lord said to him, I want you to pray that it doesn't rain because of the sin that's going on. And so he did, he prayed, and it didn't rain for 3.5 years. And then the Lord said, I want you to pray for rain. So after he'd killed all the prophets of Baal and the Asherah prophets, he went up onto Mount Carmel and he bowed down and he began to pray. But just before he prays, he gives us an insight into what's going on in his heart. He said, tell the king, you can sit down and eat and drink, because I hear the sound of the abundance of rain. And Elijah could hear something that his eyes could not see, because everywhere he looked, there was the report of 3.5 years of drought. He was in a semi-arid region, and there'd been zero rain for 3.5 years. There were just dust devils and brown leaves and desert everywhere he looked. But what he heard was the sound of a thunderstorm. He could hear rain splattering down, and there was something that he'd caught in his spirit because he heard something from God. And he said, just tell the king you can settle, because I hear the sound of the abundance of rain. And he prayed earnestly, and he sent his servant, go see, has it started yet? And his servant said, there's nothing there. He said, okay, don't worry. And he prayed again, and he said, go look. And the 7th time he did this, the servant said, I see a little cloud. And he said, you better go tell that king, pack up and get down this mountain and get through the valley, because there's a flash flood coming, because that which I heard is now being manifest. I want to just encourage you to the things that you hearing God say. I don't mind that you don't yet see them, but this is the invitation of God in this season, to come and to begin to call on heaven for the things that you've heard from God. Take every promise, every whisper. What are you hearing from God? Doesn't matter that all you can see are dust devils. All you can see is drought. What can you hear? And if you will take what God has whispered to you and begin to take it as a promise and in earnest prayer, you will see in very short order a little whisper of a cloud beginning. This is what the scripture says in James. Elijah was a person just like you and I, and he prayed earnestly, and God answered his cry. This season is an opportunity for you to sow seeds in earnest prayer, because whatever you've heard from God, let me make you a promise, there is the sound of the abundance of rain. We're thinking of you. We're praying for you as a church. Can't wait to get back to see you again. God bless. To Clayton and Jen, we just bless you guys and thank you for what you're doing in the kingdom. We just love your church and look forward to seeing you again soon. God bless.